Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood Coach Pruitt. Some of you may know me, some of you don't. This is the first time you're seeing my face or hearing my voice. But I wanted to give you a little bit more information about the Sports in U.S. Society elective class that is being offered here in Newton High School next year. So on the screen, you can just kind of see my original course pitch. It just kind of has some of the information that's already on the display. But in case you are a person who does not like to read information, you'd rather be told directly, I wanted to record this video as a short way to just kind of go over some of the specifics for the class. So if you're interested in this course, it is an academic elective. I want to say this up front and make sure that we're clear in our understanding from the beginning. It is an academic elective. That means that hopefully we're going to be able to do some more fun and enjoyable things. The pace of our class will be much slower than even world history, U.S. history, or some of the other social studies classes that you've taken. We only have 7 standards for the entire year, but it is an academic class, which means that there will still be a lot of elements that are like other academic courses. There will be a fair amount of writing. There will be a good bit of reading of articles. We will be doing some math when we talk about statistics. Not a lot because math is scary, but at least a little bit. So I want to be sure up front that people realize this is not a PE class. We're not going to the gym multiple times a week to play games. We will look at sports from a social, cultural, political, economic perspective. We'll talk about a lot of things that are not just about games or sports themselves, but how they overlap into other parts of popular culture, how they help identify the American identity. And we will look at how much money sports in general generate for the United States economy. So if you're looking at taking this course, I hope that this does not discourage you from doing so. My plan is to make this course an enjoyable part of your day where we can look at sports, talk about why they're important, how they impact the United States, hopefully do some more fun things. If you read the what we will be doing portion of the display, I tried to list some of the assignments or projects that we'll be doing. So for instance, just to name a few, we will probably play different fantasy leagues. I want to say up front that sports gambling is illegal for anyone under the age of 18. If you are caught in my class doing any type of gambling, I will have to pursue disciplinary action. But we can have a fantasy football league. We're going to have a fantasy basketball league. We'll play March Madness and do a bracket challenge at that time of the year. My plan is that when we talk about the economics of sports and look at video games, that we would have some type of video game tournament, maybe Madden or 2K. We'd have to kind of decide as a class maybe what the majority of folks play. We're going to have some flexibility also to do some research about some college programs. So if you're interested in college sports, pursuing college sports in some way, or if you plan to go the post-secondary education route, doing some research on potential universities that you might be interested in attending once you leave us here at Newton. You can see on the screen I also have just kind of a pitch of ideas of why this course might be something you want to look into. It's an elective course offered in an academic subject, which might mean that it is beneficial for you if you need to increase your GPA a little bit. So the target group for this is upperclassmen. That doesn't mean it's exclusive to juniors and seniors, but that's kind of the target area that we're looking for at this point. Also, just so you guys are aware, we will be able, because of the flexibility of our class and the pacing of it, to incorporate some things from your other classes. So not like a study hall per se, but as we get towards the end of the year, we would be used probably more for test review, final review, checking your grades, and that would be something that we could do easily because we do have a lot of flexibility. Obviously, I'm trying to just give you a quick blurb, so if you have more questions that you want to know, things that come up that you want to ask before you register for classes in a couple of weeks, please come by and visit me anytime before school, directly after school, or in between class transitions. I'm in G1, so if you come up the stairs to G Hall, I'm the very first hallway kind of next to the elevator. So if you have some more questions, you want to just say hello, meet face to face before you sign up for the class, feel free to swing by. Door's always open. I look forward to hopefully having a section or maybe 2 or 3 of this class next year. And I hope that this has just given you some basic information about what we'll be doing and how we'll be looking at sports from an academic sort of perspective, yet a more enjoyable and elective sort of feel. Take care, guys.